sorry about that. But as I was working on myself, I was working on suppressed anger. So that was a result of working on suppressed anger. And the only outlet to release that is through meditation. I used to think that exercise and working out would do the job, but it hasn't. Working out is putting a Band-Aid over what you don't want to make time for, to heal it, to feel it. It's not fun doing that, but it's important that you do. Like I said, every day I do these sessions, I'm still working with my own guide and doing sessions for myself. And the only outlet you have is meditation, which is the healthiest way. Will get to the root of it. And I got a lot of crap for it too, for doing that. Because people were too judgmental and not really finding out why that happened. Instead of just jumping to conclusions and assuming this, that, and the other thing. which, you know, I don't have time to take out of my schedule to address that, because I'm too busy still working on myself while I do these sessions for you. And when you're dealing with suppressed anger, I don't have the answers as to how long that's going to take to heal. But you can't let others stop you from doing so just because they don't understand or they have some kind of negative comment to say because you went off on a tangent because you were dealing with suppressed anger. But you didn't hurt anybody. You were just given scenarios so that if people are in that situation, the best thing for them to do is meditate so that they can focus on themselves and see what their heart tells them, what their heart is guiding them to do. Someone who didn't want to feel anything and was happy being comfortably numb and distracting myself by keeping myself too active and too busy. At least I stayed on top of it every single day when I gave my word and committed to spirituality. No matter who said what about me, no matter who treated me what way, no matter what they felt was necessary to on how they reacted rather than responded to what I might have said. I was working on suppressed anger. And if you're brave enough to deal with your own suppressed anger, you see what happens for you. But at least you're not letting it linger and fester. And dictate your reality. You have the courage and the confidence and the strength to go within, to heal it, to feel it, so that you're free of it. So when people want to judge you or have some kind of negative comment to say, what's more important to you? To focus on yourself or to react and respond to a comment? For me, it's going within and working on that until I'm free of it. I don't make time for that other stuff. And I know why there is suppressed anger. And it's been something I've been trying to change for a while, and so far it hasn't. Which are my financials. And I don't feel that I should be in the position that I'm in. And I've tried so many different ways. And when you've been struggling, really suffering financially for a long time, after a while you do get fed up. But still, you're not taking it out on yourself, and you're not taking it out on anyone else. All I did was share with people who don't know, so they can save themselves from that. I was talking to someone yesterday, and he was 18 years old, and I was talking to him about money because he was working at a market, and he has a girlfriend in Wisconsin, and he wants to go there. So I shared with him about letting no one control his money. He should be in control of his money at all times, and if someone comes up to him, I don't care who they are, and they say, I don't want you to do this, I don't want you to do that, I want to, help you out, or not even help you out, just if they come up with a story that's too good to be true where your money is concerned, you want to meditate and see if that is what your heart would have you do. And I told him to protect his money and not to just waste it and spend it on unnecessary things. Just to be smart with it and know how to protect it so that no one can ever take it from him. Or come across as though they're family and that they care. Or you get married and they come across as, well, I just want this, that, and the other thing, all while they're taking everything behind your back. You don't want that situation either. So when I put out scenarios, I try to help people see it from all angles to better protect themselves so that they're not in that situation. And that they can see it coming. And if you're going to invest in a company or a business, you want to pay attention to not the ensemble that they're wearing, not the glasses on their face. See beyond it. See how they speak about others behind their back when they're not in the room. See how they treat others and see how they treat money. Before you go believing in anyone's song and dance to try to get you to invest, you want to make sure that they are being truthful with you, that they are being honest with you, and that they have integrity, and that they are trustworthy. And you want to pay attention to how they talk about people that aren't around. And then ask your heart of hearts, is that good business? Is this something I should be investing in? Because for me, I don't get involved in any of that. I don't have time for gossip. I don't have time for talking behind people's backs. I don't have time to take from another. I don't have time for any of that. I'm just staying true to spirituality and being forced to live in the situation that I'm now in. And I'm supposed to imagine that it's already fulfilled and everything's just wonderful and blah, blah, blah. Well, when you've been doing that for so long and still you're in no better situation than when you were when you began, how long does it take? And when you have no money and you're down and out, and it's nothing to do with you, it could be because of others, or maybe it is because of you, who knows? I'm just giving you scenarios. Then you see who's really there for you, who really cares about you and your well-being. Do they care if you have a roof over your head? Do they care if you've had a shower? Do they care if you have new clothes? Do they care if you have clean clothes? Do they care if you've eaten or had water? Do they care about how you get back and forth? Do they stop to help you? What do they do? When you're down and out, you see who people really are then. You see their true colors. And when you have name and fame, and you see all those people around you, are they really around you because they really respect and love you? And if you had nothing and you had no name and fame, would they still be around you then? And then I received a message, well, purity of heart to the world doesn't matter. What matters is your money. But in spirituality, purity of heart is everything. Because if you're spiritually poor, what do you have? You can't take your possessions and your money with you when you die. So where are you going? For me, every little bit of information that I learned about spirituality, I kept going, even though I didn't know anything, and just trusted. But I didn't expect to be living like this. And also, I caught something very interesting when I went to sleep for a little bit. and immediately woke up when I found out what was trying to be done. What had happened was, there's foods that I don't eat because I can't. There are deodorants that I can't wear because it burns my skin. I itch and I scratch until I can't take it anymore. So there are foods that I don't eat and wouldn't even consider eating had I had my money situation. The way I've always had it, or better. But I saw a picture of food that I would never eat. And I saw it coming towards me, and I said, no, thank you. That doesn't resonate with me. And I did a couple of other things after that, but I woke up immediately because it was trying to tell me I needed that. I don't need that. I don't need food that I would never even consider eating had I had all my money. I wouldn't even think twice about that. But I woke up immediately and stopped it. So right there, that's a powerful message. All the more reason for you to stay on top of these sessions and do them 3 to 7 times a day. No matter how soft they might be or how loud they are, it doesn't make a difference. You're still going to receive what you're ready to receive. Everything is energy. If you're not focused on your vibration and your alignment, then how are you going to prepare yourself for what's coming? Just because you might see somebody with name and fame, if they didn't do their spiritual work, what are you doing? You're getting lost in the world. And if you don't believe that's true, then meditate and see what your heart tells you. So I think I'll end that here because I talked so much yesterday and people got their feathers all bent out of shape because they didn't realize I was working on suppressed anger. So I invite you to get still. However you feel most comfortable. Sitting down or laying down. have your candle lit, focus on that. If not, see the candle flame in your third eye. And focus on your breathing. If your mind wanders off, bring it back to your breath. If you feel any pain in your body, breathe into it until it dissipates into nothingness from whence it came. And we begin. Shower, spend plenty of time in nature, and remember to ground yourself. Please like, share, and subscribe. The more people this gets out to, the better. And if you have any comments or questions, send me an email to rianadhbsb@gmail.com. And I'll see you next time.